I'm Susan. We've been talking about how to do drywall finishing. Today we are at the point where we're going to texture. So I'm going to show you how to spray the texture, and what we're going to do is knock it down afterwards. So we've mixed a batch of wall and ceiling texture according to the directions. Okay, it has to sit for 15 minutes. It ends up being the consistency of about pancake batter. We'll give it a little spin with the drill before we use it, but we use this, can you see that? We use this guy to mix it up. It's a little lumpy, that's okay. It'll smooth out a little bit when we mix it. We have this hopper. It's just a gravity-fed hopper, and we have it connected to air compressor at 70 pounds. We're going to fill it up. Just put a few cups in here. It gets kind of heavy, so I usually fill it up about to here, a little more than half. And we have the orange peel nozzle. It's the smallest hole, because we like a little bit of a smaller texture, but the orange peel is a little chunky for us. So what we're going to do is, after we spray it, then we're going to knock it down with the this guy here and just flatten it out a little bit for the look that we like. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, we're filling up the hopper with our batter. It is gravity fed, so as soon as it comes in, it'll start coming out. So you just keep a finger over it. Makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, I just use a little plastic cup to dip it in. I'm sure there's a better way, but this way works for us. Okay, so I'm going to start spraying on this wall here behind me. It's all primed and ready to go. So as soon as I start to spray, this compressor is going to kick on, and I'm going to just take a smooth, easy motion across the wall until my hopper's out of stuff. Gently drag across, just knocking down the big chunks and being careful not to leave any wavy or lines or anything. So you just want to be gentle. You can go different directions if you want to. As you go along, it doesn't matter. Just using gentle, firm, gentle, consistent, I guess. Gentle, consistent motion. Again, all we're doing is trying to knock down these big chunks because we didn't like the way it looked. So we're still a smaller texture, like orange peel, but knocked down. We sprayed the texture on the wall. Again, we used the smallest tip of the texture gun, which is for the orange peel. But we don't like that the orange peel is too chunky for our taste. So when we take it and knock it down, so it's a smaller texture than your traditional knockdown. But we like the look of it, so this is what we've gone with. So we sprayed the texture. I spray 1 hopper full, and that's about as much as I can do and have time to come back and knock it down before it starts to dry too much. So we just take our little thing here, our knife, barely drag it down the wall or across the wall, whichever direction. It really doesn't matter which way you go with it. You just want to go super easy, and you want to make sure you're scraping that edge off every time or so, because you don't want to leave any lines through your texture. So all we're doing is knocking down all the chunks. Just flattens that out. There's no real rhyme or reason. Just personal preference on how you like the texture to look when it's painted. And that's it.